Russ the Rowdy Dog. How we doing today? Hope all my rowdy dogs are doing well. Hope all you guys have been good boys and girls, and Santa Claus is gonna come see you. I think I might be getting a bundle of sticks and a lump of coal this year. I have not bought my wife a gift yet. We're getting down to the nut cutting now. I don't know what I'm going to get her. I don't have a clue. Anyway, I hope you guys get it all figured out. Not going to wait till Christmas Eve like a lot of guys do. Yeah, it's funny. I'm out for my walk. I'm having a hard time, guys, getting back in the groove. I normally go walking as soon as I get my girl to school. I come back, park my truck, drink my coffee, and go. Get out about 9. I usually get out and get my walk in. Lately, I hadn't been doing it. I've been getting out later and later, it seems. I get it done, but I'm just getting out later and later, it seems. I'm getting off my routine. So important that we set a daily routine. Try to do it the same time every day. But if you can't, you got to at least do it. Get it in. So you can feel like you've got that accomplishment made. You can get your exercise. You can get your walk, whatever, jog, walk, sprint, plus your exercise in for the day. But it's kind of frustrating. I know one thing. I didn't really feel like going. I just, I got to do this. I got to work in my business. I've got to do this and that, make a few phone calls, blah, blah, blah. You can always find excuses not to do it. I didn't feel like it. I was just tired. I didn't sleep well. So, good excuse. Well, you know what happens? And this is what I'm finding. When I finally do decide just to go do it, man, I feel so much better. I feel so much better now. My energy's picking up. The things that were weighing heavy on my mind tend to get pushed back, at least, so I kind of forget about them. I'll come back and attack them from a different perspective after I get back from the walk. It's just like, wow, okay. It's just like a reset. And if you do this every day, it's nice to have that reset. Just a fresh look, a fresh start on everything. Just really important that we do that. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at today. I'm just I started about half mile in, so I started about 10 minutes ago, I guess. Usually it takes me about 18 to 20 minutes to walk a mile at a halfway decent clip, so my heart rate comes up. Heart rate's at about 110. I'll keep it there, try to keep it there. That's kind of a fat burn mode for me. And guys, we're going into the new year. Let's all make a New Year's resolution to get healthier, to hit weight goals. If you have some weight that you need to get off, let's start working towards that and get this weight off. Let's get some healthy habits established with our eating. I think I've told you guys I use Weight Watchers. I have a Weight Watchers link down in the body of this video. Go click on that and check it out. It works for me. It's helped me lose almost 80 pounds over about a year now. A little 13 months now, I've lost almost 80 pounds. I've still got 30 more to go, so that tells you where my journey started. Anyway, I'm coming here. Got this little park here. It's got these picnic tables. I do my stretches. See, I got my leg pulled out over here. If y'all can see that. I don't know if you can even see that. I can't see it because the sun's. I'll lay my leg over this bench and do some hamstring stretches. Feels good. Feels good, man, just to get out and get those muscles working. We just gotta think about it. Just gotta get out and get it done, guys. Get your muscles working, get them stretched. Helps keep them pliable. and less prone to injury. Big time when you get out and walk. And I think I put this in another vid. And there is a training called high intensity interval training. It's called HIIT. And doing HIIT training, you don't have to get crazy with it. I'm going to do a demonstration of HIIT training. And what it is like when I go on my walk, you just do like 30 seconds of walking, and then you drop back and let your heart rate go. And then you set a marker up here, and then you sprint to it for 30 seconds. You do a 30-second sprint, and then you drop back, let your heart rate come back again, and then you jog for 30 seconds and come back and let your heart rate drop back down. And that's called HIIT. That's called high intensity interval training, because you're going intensity and then you're dropping back and letting yourself get your heart rate back under control, and then you hit it again. And this HIIT training can be done with lots of different exercises. It's very good for your heart. It's good for your muscles, because it creates this muscle confusion, which your muscles need so they don't get used to one certain way of training. Especially when you're walking, your muscles get used to a certain way of moving. And so it's really cool, really good stuff. And I'm going to get back to it eventually. What I'm starting to do is, like right now, I'm just warmed up. I just stretched a little bit. Got my calves, my quads, my calves, hamstrings, and quads warmed up. And what I'm going to do is start back on my interval training by, I've done, a little bit of walking. I'm speeding up my walk pace to get my heart rate up a little more. And then I will do that, and then I'll drop back. I've just started over with my exercise, guys. It's really been a hard climb back up because of COVID. I believe it damaged my lungs. So I'm really starting all over. I know I'll get back, but I got COVID pneumonia really bad, and almost took me out. So I have to do my training and build back up again, and build up slowly. I'm not going to build up so fast that I injure myself, and that's what you guys need to do. If you do start some sort of exercise routine, just start slow. Don't get overzealous and get out there and do too much too fast and get so sore that you don't want to do it anymore. Just go for a walk and build up slowly, and find places along your route that you're walking to stretch your muscles and keep them moving and pliable, and that'll go a long way. Over 300 muscles are worked when we walk. 300 muscles engaged, and if you add some exercise to this, I'm stretching my calves again. I just put them on a curb. See there? Just put them up against the curb and lean over it, and so you can feel the stretch in your calf. Y'all can see that. And hold it. You don't bounce, you hold it for a count of 10 or so. There's my other one. I'm stretching. Okay, all right, now here we go again. Off to the races once again. God, it feels so good to get out and be walking. You guys, remember that. It's your responsibility to keep yourself in shape for your family, for your kids, really for your country. Who knows when we're going to be calling with all the craziness going on in this world? Who knows? You may sink down into anarchy, and you may need to be in shape enough to defend your household, defend your family, Scary stuff, about what's going on in this country. But anyway, I will not dive down into that. It'll get my blood pressure up too high. Okay. Yeah, 116. I'm up a little bit. That works my heart. then I've got about another half block to go of this faster pace, and then I'll drop back to a walk again. And eventually, after I get to where my fast-paced walking has stopped elevating my heart rate up above 110, then I'll add a sprint so I can get it up to 125, 130. I'll add a sprint, and McMaster University did a study on HIIT training, and they found that HIIT training actually is, if you do 4 different movements, and I'm going to review those, but there are 4 different movements. You do those each for 30 to 45 seconds each, and you do it, each one of them 3 times. That's equivalent to a 45-minute bike ride, and you're working about 15 minutes. So, not bad. That's not bad. So I started diving into that pretty hard right before impact, right before, late September, I guess. And then the dreaded fury COVID slammed me. But anyway, I am getting back started. The weather here has been incredibly, unseasonably warm. And yesterday, you had to wear a jacket. Today, in my shirt sleeves. Awesome. In my shirt sleeves. So that's a good thing. I'm going to do some pipe rail exercises up here on this pipe rail across this creek up here. Great place to get a good body weight workout. And I put some of that training in my course that you guys that are taking advantage of the course will see. And good stuff. Good stuff. Helped me lose almost 80 pounds. And it's going to help me lose another 30. Along with the walking, the exercise, I'll be at my goal weight, not weight loss, but my goal weight, which would be 190 pounds. I should be there. If I stay on track from this point forward, I should be on that pace. I'll be able to hit that by the end of March. And, guys, you got to set yourself a goal. Set yourself a goal, your weight goals. If your ultimate goal is to lose 100 pounds, like mine was, you don't start there. That's too big a goal. You start with small goals. And then you hit those goals, weekly goals. Start with a weekly goal. Hell, start with a daily goal to get out and walk, to get out and exercise. Make that your one goal that you hit daily. Set a weekly goal where you hit a certain weight goal. Say 1 pound a week is a pretty good, healthy way to lose weight as you adjust your diet and do your exercise. 1 pound to 2 pounds a week is a pretty good clip, actually. So that's a good place to start. Some guys can lose more. Some guys can lose a lot more. In the beginning, man, I was losing 5 pounds a week, just real easy. But then you hit a certain plateau, and the weight doesn't come off as easily because you're replacing the fat with muscle. Muscle burns fat quicker, but you get to a point where your body gets used to this, to your exercises and the things you're doing, so you kind of plateau and you'll drop back on your weight loss. But don't stop, because what happens when you hit these plateaus, you just change things up a little bit. Just change it up. Start riding a bike. If you're doing the same exercises all the time, check it for like weight training, change that up too. Change it up. Whatever you have to do, just change it up so your body gets instead of what it's used to, it gets some new stimulus that creates new growth and stimulates new I don't know what you call it, but it stimulates new weight loss, which helps you hit your weight goal. Body fat burning. It stimulates body fat burning. was used to doing it a certain way, and then you change things up a bit, then it helps to stimulate body fat shedding, I guess is a big term. I don't want to say loss. Anyway, I am walking along here. The sun is, I'm thinking it's probably about 1 o'clock now. I'm in here for 1.25 miles now. And this walk that I take around my neighborhood, golly, I hate that wind. I know it's getting in my earbuds where you guys can't hear me very well. But I think I'll end this here. And just remember, guys, set a routine. Set your daily goals to exercise and walk. Start there. Set a weekly goal, your weight goal. Set an ultimate goal and put it out there so far. A year, 6 months, whatever. Put it out there ways. But then do your short step goals. Daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal. And strive to hit those goals. So important. That's not just in fitness and weight. That's in everything you do. That's in your business goals, your spiritual life, your business life, everything. But for now, we're talking about physical and fitness goals. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this. Got to get my heart rate up. I'm gonna start walking a little faster, so I don't want to bounce you guys around, make you seasick. So I'm gonna finish this vid. Remember, guys, today, one of a kind day. You're never gonna have another one. So make it the best day you possibly can. Okay? All right, I'm going to. God bless.